Hey there, welcome to another episode of Legends with Elroy. Today I want to tell you about the legend of Billy Bob the Knight. Now you may remember that in a different episode I mentioned that I have a brother named Billy Bob. And yes, he is a knight. But that is not the Billy Bob I'm talking about. My parents actually named my brother after this Billy Bob. Now this Billy Bob was born a long time ago. Before I was even a little Elroy, this Billy Bob walked the earth. And this Billy Bob was a knight. Now, he wasn't like a bedtime kind of knight. No, it's spelled differently. No, he was a knight. And what that means is that he wore armor over his chest, his legs, and his arms. And he had a shield. He had a helmet and a great sword. But most of all, he had chivalry in his heart. And he was dedicated to helping the common people and those who were in need. The common people would come to him because in those days, the dragons roamed the earth, and there were trolls and great armies of bad guys. And he even had like giant spiders and stuff. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I mean, how could you even go outside if that's out there? Like I see a spider and I'm like, oh, that's kind of... But he was out there just fighting them all around. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But anyways, the villagers would come to him and they would say, we need your help. But they had one enemy that was far above all the other enemies. But you see, when they came to him for help, he sacrificed a lot. Because most of the time when they came for help, he would be going to bed, just closing his eyelids. And then he would hear a knocking on the door and he'd be like, wah. Or he would be taking a bath and singing his favorite song when he would hear the knocking. A splish splash, how he's taking a bath, all about the Saturday night. Rubber dubber, just relaxing in the tubber, thinking everything was alright. He would be singing that as he was taking a bath, and then he would hear the knocking on the door. But what's crazy is that in the 1950s, Bobby Darin sang that same song and he made it a hit. Billy Bob was singing it long before. But his greatest enemy that the villagers would come and tell him about were the squirrels. They came and they said, Billy Bob, the squirrels, they're taking all of our nuts that we use to make Rocky Road. And if we don't have these, we can't have the festivals. We need your help. And so Billy Bob would set his face to the north. And there he went to fight the squirrels in many wars and battles. And after many long fights, Billy Bob was victorious. Billy Bob the Knight was an all-around awesome guy. Just like Jack London, who sponsored this video. But as you can probably tell, I really think a lot of Billy Bob. He's one of my heroes. And there are many more stories I can tell about him, but I've run out of time for today. But I'll see you in the next episode of Legends with Elroy. See ya, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.